Hey everybody, it's your girl Natasha, and I am back with another video, y'all. This video is gonna be long, and I am opening up today. Today I am finally opening up to what I'm going through and my past, my journey, and what I'm trying to do. So basically, y'all, as a kid, I was in foster care with my other 5 siblings. Six siblings. It was 6 of us. And then my mama ended up having more kids once we got into foster care. So it was 6 of us that ended up into foster care. 5 of us ended up together. 1 of us didn't. And one of y'all have seen my sister. I'm not gonna say no names, only because maybe just in case they don't want their self to be known. But I am speaking my truth today because it is hurting me, and I don't know if this is a way to let it out. I've tried to talk to a counselor. I've tried to talk to someone about it, but I don't know what to do. So it was 6 of us that ended up in foster care. My mom had 10 of us all together. It was 10 of us all together, and 6 of us ended up in foster care before she had the other bunch. So it was 6 of us, and 5 of us stayed together and 1 of us got separated. So all I know is, as a kid, I'm just going off of what I remember. So I am probably about 4 or 5 years old. My older sibling, my older brother, he was probably 15, 16 years old. No, 14, 15, something like that. My other big sister was probably 13. We all right behind each other. My mama had us kind of back to back. So we all right behind each other. And my other big sisters was probably 12, and I was probably 9 or 10 years old. Well, no, I don't know how old we was, y'all. I don't really remember, but I know I was a kid. And I remember caseworkers coming to get us, taking us to this home, and it's just so confused because I am a kid. And I remember I was hungry because the caseworker didn't take us nowhere to go get nothing to eat. I just know we just getting picked up from my mom's house and just going somewhere. And so not only that, my big sister and my big brother are already at this house. They was already living here. And so my big sister came to me, was like, don't ask for nothing to eat, don't do this, don't do that, or something bad is gonna happen. And as me being a kid, I'm just telling y'all what I remember as a kid. It's probably other stuff, but I'm just telling y'all what I remember as a kid. And so I'm like, why we can't ask? I'm just looking at her like, what? So soon as I asked, I got the biggest swooping I have ever got a day in my life for asking for something to eat. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I just know this lady just whooped my ass after this caseworker left. And then we had to go to sleep, and it was daylight outside. So after that, as getting older, being in that home, it's just they took all 5 of us in just for money, because the whole time living there, they got us fighting each other, they got us whooping each other's ass. We not really eating. So back then, my older days, like, I was skinny. And then just, we couldn't go outside. We couldn't breathe. We couldn't do nothing. So as we got older and teenagers, we started being rebellious. We started sneaking out windows. We started, like, doing stuff that we didn't have no business doing. And I'm talking about this because this what brings me till today. Why I'm going through what I am going through today, because I don't have nobody to talk to, and it's gonna be people probably bashing me or whatever, or talking about me, and I'm just, honestly, I don't give a fuck. So just living in that home, that foster home, they finally adopted us, which was the worstest day of my life. So started just doing stuff to us, and getting reason why me and my siblings don't get along till today. So I am talking about this is because I am tired of crying. I am tired of, like, this depression that I'm in, and I have 2 kids, and I am tired of the depression that I'm putting myself in. I am tired of looking back over my shoulder of certain stuff. So just living in that home was just terrible. Just terrible. Like, it's like I was living in that home, and I've never done anything to anyone to get beat the way me and my siblings got beat. And it's trauma. I am going through trauma. And I'm saying I'm going through trauma is because I am so defensive with anybody. I don't care who you is. I'm so defensive. Like, I don't like nobody trying to control me. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. Like, and then people say I always got an attitude problem. It's not. I don't have an attitude problem. So I ain't trying to go over, be here. I don't want to confuse anybody. So I'm gonna get back to the story. So basically, we're getting beat. We're getting put against each other. We're sneaking out the house, to meet with friends, to be with boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff, trying to play sports, trying to do stuff. And then finally, my big sister, not my oldest big sister, but my other big sister that's around my age. Like, I'm 26 right now. She's probably 27 and 28. She tried to unalive herself in a home. The police came, took her to the hospital. Imagine, y'all, I can't tell, like, everything, because it would have to be part 1, part 2, part 3. Like, it would have to be a lot. Like, I'm trying to, like, tell y'all, like, the main stuff to lead up till today. So she tried to unalive herself, and so the hospital, the police came to get her, had her there for a minute. So, and so it was time for her to be picked up. And imagine, right now I am in high school when this is all happening. So no one picks her up from the hospital. So basically, when you don't pick your child up from the hospital, it's basically you are bound to get DFS called on you. They called DFS on her, on our foster mom. And the people came up to my school to pick me up. It's so fucking embarrassing because I am in high school. Came and picked me up. Luckily, nobody really noticed, but if someone would have noticed, that would have been so embarrassing to me. Like, that would have been so embarrassing. So then after they came and picked me up, they went to my brother's school, but my brother was already on the bus to go home. So the lady that picked me up had to call the popos. They had to call the police. have them surround the house before we came and go pick him up. So they had us gather some clothes because my sister had told what was going on in the house. So they came, and we basically had no choice but to tell what was going on in the house. When we sat at this place until they housed us to someone else to have a roof over our head, because we still was in school. So we went all the way far out to this lady that was in the country, and she had animals. She had like a farm or some stuff like that, and she was racist. So it was me, my sister, and my little brother. Our other siblings are already grown. They're already 20, already out the house. Y'all, like I told y'all, it would have to be more videos that I would have to make to like really tell y'all, but I'm just telling y'all what leads up to why I'm doing this video today. So they're already grown, out the house. It's just me and my sister and my brother. It's just 3 of us now. Like I said, it was 6 of us, but one of us didn't end up with all 5 of us. So my 2 older big brother and sister are already out the house. It's 3 of us. So we go to this lady. Like I said, she's racist. And it was a day we had a bad storm, and she tells us that well, we get a storm, I'm gonna only feed y'all bread and milk. And I looked at this lady, like literally I'm the one with the mouth on me, and out of all of us, I'm the one with the mouth, the attitude that they say, and I am very blunt. So when she said that to me, I'm like, well, I'm gonna cut up one of your animals outside. And after that, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. She called our caseworker, told the caseworker it was time for us to go. We had to go. My caseworker was like, sometimes you gotta be able to keep your mouth closed. And I'm just not that child, because after I already been through this, and y'all telling us to keep our mouth closed, like like, as a kid, you just can't do that. Like, you already been through this, and then then we get put in another home similar. Like, it's just like I just couldn't. So after that, we all got separated. Me and my little brother went to a home, and then my sister went somewhere else, and then she started getting into trouble, and they kicked her out of the thing. Then there go me. I tried to live with a friend and care, and it just didn't work. I'm not gonna really speak on that. It just didn't work. Went back living with my older sister, the one I'm living out here with. I'm in my own apartment, but the one I'm out here in Arizona with now is the one that adopted me as a kid. So she's basically my mother as well. But I am speaking about this because I am going through some trauma, and I am going through a lot with my own kids at this moment. And I'm trying to be the mother. I'm trying to be the person that I didn't get as a kid. So basically, after I get house with my sister, it just, y'all, I'm sorry. Like, I am really, really, really frustrated, and it's getting to me. And just remembering this stuff, it bothers me really bad. So after we get separated, we found a home that me and my brother found a home that we actually like. They take care of us. They take us to school. They're being a mother and father. But we just couldn't live there long because of course, me. Started getting into trouble, start doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to do. And they were older, and they couldn't just deal with a kid. I feel like they just couldn't deal with a kid like me. And I understand. And so, like I said, I went to friends, stayed there, just couldn't do that no more. Stayed with my sister. I feel like my sister was trying to be more as be a mother, try to be my mother other than my big sister, and it's like I get it, but just be my sister. Like I don't need another mother. Like I just didn't want it. Like I was at a point where I didn't want no one being my mother. I didn't have one. I didn't want one. Like, be my sister. Be my big sister. Do it. Be how big sister's supposed to be. Like, that's all I wanted. But as us, all 5 of us growing up, the ones that was all in that same household, we are very disrespectful to each other. We talk bad about each other. And that's because the home that we were in, like I said, kind of separate. We're all separated. They taught us to just beat each other up. Like they got a thrill of us fighting each other. And I'm getting at this because as life gets older, as I get older, I have 2 boys, and I want them to be like this so bad because life gets lonely. Like you get like I can be by myself, but sometimes you're gonna need someone to talk to. Sometimes you need someone to hang out with. Like you're gonna need that. I don't care what nobody says. People can say, "Oh, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody." You do. Yeah, you don't need negative people in your life, but having somebody positive in your life that understands you, that you can talk to, that won't judge you, you're gonna need that. And I'm getting at this because I want my 2 boys to get along so good. Like I know they're gonna fight. They fight now, but I want them to understand that family is all you got. And sometimes it be your family that would portray you than I'm on the street would. Like all of us, we don't even talk to each other, y'all. Like I'm telling y'all, like we could get into it and we funky. Like we funking like you funk with them up on the street funk. I don't talk to none of my siblings. None of them. I don't talk to my big brother no more because yes, my baby daddy bust his windows out because I listened to my stupid sister. When you're dealing with a narcissist, anytime you're dealing with a narcissist, do never ignore them until you get away from them to where they don't know where you live, where you be at, where you hang out at. You can never ignore a narcissist. And my sister should have known that because her baby daddy is the same way. Sorry, y'all. Her baby daddy is the same way. So when me being listening to her, he came and hit my brother's windows out. My brother kicked me and my son out his house because I was staying with him. At this time I was staying with him, and it was 12 o'clock at night when my baby daddy bust his windows out his window car. My baby daddy say he didn't do it, but who else could it be? So bust his windows out. My brother kicked me out, me and my oldest son out, and at that time my son was only 2 years old. At 12 o'clock at night, kicked us out. Nowhere to go. We didn't have nowhere to go. Luckily a friend let me stay with her for a couple of days until like I figured out life. So that's the reason why me and my big brother don't talk. My younger brother, he just jumps on people's bandwagon. If somebody ain't talking to somebody, he does the same thing. Like he be like, "Oh, if you don't pay my big brother back, then I ain't talking to you." So I was like, okay, I don't feel like I should have paid him for his car because I didn't do it. I didn't tell this man to go bust his windows out his car or do anything to him. Like I didn't, like I was listening to my older sister telling, like, leave the boy alone. Don't talk to the boy. Don't conversate with the boy. I backed up. I stopped communicating. But at that age, I was 22. I was 22 years old, and listening to my big sister telling me, like, leave him alone, da da da. He, boys like that, you leave alone, da da da. Okay. So after that, when he did that, my brother kicked me out. And then my big sister that live out here, we're not talking because she filed my kids on her taxes and didn't give me all my money back from my kids. And my other big sister that stay in Springfield, I don't know what we got going on. When she go through her moments, she don't talk to nobody. So I don't know what our situation is, but that's just, we all got different ways of dealing with stuff because of how we was brought up. And then my other sister, my younger sister, the one that got separated. Sorry, y'all, I lost storage. It's really time for me to use my camera, but it's some things that I still need to get. Okay, so my younger sister, the one, I remember I said it was 6 of us. 5 of us, I already told you what happened to our relationship. Now, my sister that got separated from us, that was supposed to be with us, that got separated from us. I feel like we don't get along, or where we bump heads at is because she don't understand what I've been through as a kid, or understand because she was brought up with family, and they took care of her. She's she's doing, they baby her, so she don't understand how it feels to be in my shoes or understand certain stuff. So I feel like that's why we don't get along. Now, my sister that passed away, we got along soon as I knew who they was. Now, we had a little fight, but sisters fight, but we got along. My other brother, my other little brother that still stays with my mom now, he cool. We talk. We don't talk now, but like, we all just got used to not talking to each other. Like, that's just how it was, like, we just got used to not talking to each other. And I'm a firm believer of, I don't want my kids like that. Like, my sister got 3 kids. My brother got 1. My older brother got 1. My older sister out here got 3 kids. I got 2. The girl y'all see in my video, the little girl Anna that y'all be seeing in my videos, that's my niece. My kids got to meet her, but my kids and her kids, my brother's son, don't know each other. Don't know each other. Now, my big sister and my big brother, her kids are like this. They make sure that my big brother makes sure he call her baby daddy, because her other 2 kids stay in Missouri, where we're from, stay in Missouri with their dad, and they still make sure their kids stay in contact. Now, my big brother and my big sister, they're close, and I don't understand it. And we all can be like that. It's fucking damn near, it's 10 of us, and there's no way we all should be sitting here, oh, we're struggling this, we struggling this. We can rotate each other's kids and help each other, because that's what the fuck I was doing while I was out here. Nobody didn't watch my kids while I was out here, so I can do what I'm supposed to do. But I was always watching somebody else's kids. I watched my brother's kids. I never asked him for a motherfucking dime. I watched my sister's kids. She paid me while I was out here. I made sure she had a vacation. She took a 5-day vacation and went out of town with her friend, and I had her daughter. Yes, she paid me. Thank you. I still ain't took no vacation from my kids. Ain't nobody asked me nothing. That's what I be talking about. And this is what it comes today. Like, family irritated. I can't stay, like, I cannot stand none of my siblings. And it shouldn't be like that, but that's just part of life. I feel like, because my other sister that stay in Springfield, when my big sister sent her pictures of their kids, she posts them. But my kids, Only time my sister posts my kids when I tell her how I felt about it and I cried and told them how I felt about it. Then when I post Easter pictures, that's the only time motherfuckers did stuff. Because I felt some type of way. Oh, we care about your kids. We care about your kids. We care about you. No. No. People only care about you when you're dead or when you making money and you're rich. And I feel like that's how it's going to be one day. One day I'm going to be gone one day. And that's when motherfuckers going to boo-hoo. Or one day I'm going to be up here and I'm going to be making that money. And they're going to be ringing my line. And I ain't answering. And I'm making this video today because I feel some type of way because I just had a conversation with my older son. He is disrespectful. Jamon, stop, please. Like right now, he's disrespectful. Right now, he's in timeout because he did some stuff that he wasn't supposed to do at school. He's talking back to me. He's doing just doing stuff, y'all. Like, and I don't know what to do. I am lost. I am trying and raising boys, and I am the only parent. Yes, I have two baby daddies. One is in jail, and one is strictly a deadbeat. My sons, my first son, my oldest son, his dad ain't never ditched a day in his life. My second son, his daddy is just a narcissist, really bad. He tries to manipulate me. He tries to control me. And that's why I get into where... Can you close the door, bye-bye? Can you close the door? Mommy talking. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, now close the door. I'll be out in a minute, okay? So, that's his dad I'm talking about. That's my second one. So, his dad is just a narcissist, and he tries to control me. It's just...
Hi.
Okay, hi. Mommy's doing a video, okay? No, I don't need you in here. Thank you. So, his dad is a narcissist, and he tries to control me. And that's what I get at what I told y'all last time. My foster mom did that to me. And it's a trigger. It's a very bad trigger for me. Like, I don't like it. So, y'all, I just lost kid. And this is what I be talking about. I can't do nothing. I can't use the bathroom. I can't take a shower. I can't brush my teeth. I can't just take the time to breathe. Just to breathe. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I just can't take the time to breathe. I know I sit here and I opened my legs and I had these kids, but I did not have them by myself. It takes two to tangle. I didn't tangle with myself. But, like, I feel like opening up on here, because I do videos and I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect mom. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect anything. I'm not perfect. I have flaws. I go through stuff. I am a trying parent. I am a trying person. Life hits. Life hits. So I'm at an edge where sometimes my oldest son misses out on school because I have a kid that has to have doctor's appointments 24/7 because of his illness that he got. He's sick. His cells are low. If his cells get low, if this, like, it's just so much that I don't speak on. Because I am a type of parent where I don't want my kids to get older, my youngest one to get older and be like, oh, my mama tried to use me for clout. She tried to talk about what I got, da, da, da. I'm just not that type of person. But at a point, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I miss out on my health some of the times because I got his appointments. I gotta take my oldest one to school. Like, sometimes I don't have time to take care of myself. And I know, in order for you to take care of your kids, you have to be healthy. And I just don't know what to do. Like, life, like, every day that I wake up, I got a task to do. I can't call daddy. I can't be like, can you come get your son? Can you help me with this? Can you da-da-da-da? Can you da-da-da-da? Just like yesterday, I be trying to co-parent with my second son's dad, the narcissist. You cannot co-parent with a narcissist. You just can't. You can't. You can't, y'all. You can't. I had to be at my son's doctor's appointment on the 28th. My second son's doctor's appointment on the 28th. I had to be there at 7:30. So like I said, my older son has to be at school at 7:20. So I had to not take him to school so we can make it to my son's doctor's appointment, because this wasn't an appointment that we needed. We needed to go. They was checking, they had to draw blood to check his cells to make sure what was normal, what is good, what is not, because if his get low, people can from that. So we was there from 7 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. So with my son that got these problems, he's screaming, yelling, hitting, crying because he's ready to eat. He's ready to go home. They're on a schedule, nap time. So he's doing all that while my older son is, hitting him. They're doing what kids do. Me trying to be a parent and talk to the doctors and write stuff that they're needing me to do, focus on, so that way we can get my son the stuff that he needs, the medicine that, I have to remember all of this while they're acting like this. So I was I on the 28th, my mental was all over the place. Then the second day, I'm just going through because my son didn't have the medicine that he needs, so he's in pain. He's going through this, he's going through that. So every night he's crying, every morning he's crying, and then I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to take my son to school, walk and take him to school, because my car is down right now, because, oh my gosh, just a lot. Let my sister drive my car. It's just a lot that I'm just about to ooh, Jesus. So, on top of that, he's calling, he's asking for stuff, and I just told him I am at a point where, I was just like, I want people to leave me alone. I'm at a point I don't want no calls. I don't want to talk to you. Then he was like, oh, and then narcissist, when you're going through it, and when you're going through a stage and you got this going on, they would try to manipulate you and be like, oh, no, you only feeling like this because you out there doing you, and you out there doing, we're not in a relationship, dude. So my life is everywhere. So I'm going to shout out every single mother that's out there right now that's going through it by herself. It don't matter if you got 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids. I give you props, because this shit is not easy. This stuff will make you. But I keep going every day because I remember when my parent gave up on me. I don't know why she did, what happened, why I ended up in foster care. I felt that pain as a kid. Where my mama at? Why I can't have a mama? Why I can't call on my mama to come watch her grandkids? Why I can't call my grandpa my dad so my kids can have a grandpa? I can't do that. I don't have anybody to call on and let them know that I need help. This is so frustrating. And I am dealing with 2 boys. And I am trying my best. I keep a roof over their head. I keep them well dressed. Y'all see me right now? I always look like a wreck because I am taking care of them by myself. Don't nobody give me money to help take care of them. Don't nobody come and ask me, do I need a break? Don't nobody ask me nothing. Don't nobody call and check up on my kids' mental, nothing. We don't have nobody. And then I'm not one of those persons that get on TikTok and get on social media and beg for help. I'm going to get it out the mud. I'm going to get it out the mud no matter how. It was a time where I came out here and I was behind on rent. It was $1,400 I was behind on. And I swear to God, like, I ain't never see myself hustle the way I did with no job. I didn't have to sell my cat. I didn't have to do none of that. I just normally hustle because I know how it feels to be homeless. I was homeless when I was pregnant with my second kid. My baby daddy had a roof over his head. When my brother kicked me out, he didn't give us a roof over our head until he got me kicked out of the shelter that I was in. It's so many stories, y'all. Like, I just don't open up because I am afraid that these people out here judge, because I see what all these other people go through on YouTube. People judging them for their past, their history, or, you know, people are so angry, and it's like, you don't know what people are going through. I get on this camera every day and I drop a video and I smile, and y'all might think I'm the perfect person, but no, I am going through a lot. And today I was like, I have to drop a video because my life is just, I am trying every day. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I get my oldest son ready for school. I get my youngest one dressed so we can get up and walk him to school. And I get up and I get up and I go pick him up to school and I walk. Yes, I do have a car. It's just down at this moment. Out here, rent is $1,400 a month. Gotta pay bills, gotta pay light bill, gotta make sure that they're well dressed, gotta make sure they have shoes, clothes, underwear, diapers, wipes, food. And it's just me. Just me. They don't, even their daddy side of people, nobody over there. They're rude, disrespectful. It just a lot, y'all. Like, I am going through a lot, and I try to get out here. I try to get a therapist, but I'm just one of those where, like, once I feel like you're trying to judge me of being a parent, because I feel like I am a very good parent, because it's people that would have gave up on their kids. It's people that would have just said outfit and not take care of their kids. It's people that would have done certain stuff. I love my kids dearly. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for my kids. I will take a bullet for each one of them. I will starve just to make sure they eat. I will try to protect them from anything, just like at Jamal's school, my oldest son's school. I feel like sometimes we have racism going on out here in Arizona. And they target my kid, and then when my kid come home and tell me that people are hitting him and doing certain stuff, oh, it's an accident. It's always an accident. When it comes down to my kid, I will stand 10 toes behind my kids, because nobody didn't do that for me. So when people go out there and be like, when I see people say, oh, I didn't have a mother, or I didn't have this, and I didn't, you felt how that felt when someone didn't love you, or didn't love you the right way that you needed to be loved. Why are you doing that to your kids? And it's just, y'all, I'm gonna stop it here. Y'all want more stories? I have plenty of them. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all want more videos of my life, because I have multiple stories that I don't tell. Life is lifing. And I hope anybody out there that is going through the same thing that I am going through, or something similar, keep your head up, pray to God, and understand that God puts his toughest soldiers because he knows that we're strong. I love y'all. Take care, and I am out.